Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are with the man Kevin Magnussen and the man Liam Lawson, and we're here at the Shanghai Grand Prix. No, we're not. We're at Suzuka. Shanghai's the one after it. After the introduction, we'll get to it, and let's see how this race goes. So with Suzuka being just a few days away, we need to get straight into it and make sure we're ready to rock. So let's have a look what's going on. We've got our post-race info from our friend Mr. Fry. Yeah, wasn't suited to the track, we know that. Underperforms DRS effectiveness, we know that. Solid high-speed performance, yeah. Okay, we've also got a failed front wing on car 2, so we need to get that sorted ASAP. We might need to start buying new parts. And by buying, I obviously mean making, because you can't just buy parts. What else have we got going on? Let's replace this failed front wing. That was easy. We've got a medium risk on everything at the moment, but I don't think we've got anything to replace them with. In fact, let's just change the front wing on... Uh-oh. It says we've got enough in the warehouse, so why can't I change it? Maybe it won't let me change it until it's broken, until it fails. We've got a new design project on the go. Jared's not very happy at the moment. He's demoralised. Well, sucks to be you. Okay, so we've got our new front wing, so let's manufacture a couple of them. If Suzuka's 10 days away, it'll take 3 days to make one. We should have enough time, it's been 10 days, and it's going to be 6 days to make them. We should have enough time to make 2 new wings. We're not going to rush it, we're not going to do an emergency thing, we're going to keep it nice and as is. Now they are only going to have 1 per car, so we need to be careful not to, destroy them. It might be worth making a few other bits as well. Suspension, chassis particularly. Yeah, we've only got 1 chassis per car, so an extra one wouldn't be a bad thing. So for our suspension, we've only got 1 spare. So let's make an extra suspension. So they take a lot longer to make. 600 grand, but we need it. And we'll get 2 chassis on the way as well. That was an expensive morning. Let's have a look at getting some new side pods on the go, because I think that'll definitely help us with just making sure we get a good amount of airflow through the car. Try and reduce that drag reduction a bit, because we know that's an area that we're a bit bleh. So we've got plenty of available time. I think I'm only going to design 2 things. So let's split it right down the middle and go for half on each. So it's not huge gains, but it is definitely gains, and particularly in the engine cooling, that's quite a nice percentage increase. So let's go with that one. I like the idea of adding a whole half kilometre an hour to the top speed, but the fact that we'll then have less engine cooling, that's not so great. So I think we just stick with a balanced. Let's just go balanced, so that way we've got a bit of everything. Well, 24 days, it's going to cost £1 million to go for it. We might as well get a new underfloor while we're at it. Because our high speed performance is pretty decent, thinking let's push it more on a low speed cornering kind of thing. And we know Monaco's coming up at some point, so I think this is a good idea to make sure we get the maximum out of this. So let's go with that. 24 days, which is, I'm pretty sure is past Monaco, but what can you do? Another £1 million. And by pound, I mean dollars, obviously. Well, hey, our new front wing is complete. Our one driver, Purdy, has improved a little bit, which is nice. So is Nicholas. Getting there with our affiliates. And Liam is slightly smoother. Kevin is already perfect. So we need to make sure our pit crew are training well. At the moment, they're just a bit poor on everything. So let's push on pit stop errors, because that's where we're going to make a big difference. At least a lot of that money that we just spent on making sure we have new parts has been sorted through our sponsors. Thank you, guys. Boo on making nothing from mandatory activities. I guess we need a new sponsor plan. Let's get it done. So we're going with a school event, a sponsor event with Liam, a factory race day experience, and some guided tours. Obviously, I've gone for the school events being a teacher, because, it's cool to have that kind of stuff happening. Randeep's on the blower telling us about Suzuka. Our car isn't well suited, obviously. Predicting a 2-stop, 50% chance of safety car. They need to keep an eye out for that. It's going to be hot. There is a high chance of rain. Ooh. So for the race, it's forecasting moderate rain. That could make things very spicy. Our targets, I'll be honest, I'm not confident here, but we kind of need the money. So I'm going to go 18th and 17th. Eek.
Konnichiwa from the Suzuka circuit in Japan. This unique track is a favourite home for motorsports, and it welcomes us back this weekend. Get ready for exhilaration and speed with the Japanese Grand Prix.
Huzzah.
There's nothing like a race weekend in Formula One.
So today we've got nice clear skies, and then from tomorrow it's rain, so that's going to make things very fun. As always, I'm going to skip through FP1 and 2 and get straight to FP3. I even remembered at the beginning of FP2 to put on the new front wings that we made, so after spending all that time and money I almost didn't run them. But we are now running them, which is great, so let's get on with FP3. So here we're looking so far. So setup satisfaction, poor. So let's deal with that straight away. Not happy with the traction, not happy with the oversteer. Let's see what we can do. I think that's generally closer than we were. I mean, the corner is not going to be so good, which is kind of important to Suzuka, but we'll figure that out as we go. And now Kev's car. So his straight line speed and oversteer is also not good. Everything else looks pretty decent though. We'll run with this and see how we go. Let's get to it. Manage the session.
Okay, that's green light.
And away you go, Liam. Also Kev.
Everything okay? I don't think we're quick. Understood.
You've said this before, Kevin, and been completely wrong, so get your butt back in. Let's have a look how we are. Hey, 80%, that's much better. So if we move the traction a bit lower, we'll see if that helps us at all make just a bit more inroads.
How's the balance?
Okay, he's happy too. Your butt also get back in. 91%. Oof. Yeesh. I kinda want to move the brake into the cornering, and we can with the toe, but we can only go the wrong way. Let's stick with what we got. We know it works. Getting some more track time. Get out, Kev. Find out more about this car for me. We've fallen to 19th and 20th. So I'm 81%, which is better, but 1% better. I think we'll leave it as it is. There's not much time left in the session, so let's just go through to quali and hope for the best. Some nice confidence from the lads.
Welcome to qualifying. Let's find out if all that practice will pay off for the drivers.
Suzuka is a notorious circuit both for its unpredictable weather and the difficulty of closely following other cars. Making the right call on when to head out to avoid traffic and dirty air can make all the difference here.
There's not much left to say, so let's get into it.
Yes, Crofty, let's get into it. So we're on the full wets because it is super soggy out there. It's good to know that 4.33 millimeters of rain is classed as wet tyre weather. So far we've not had a race where we've actually been automatically put onto the wet tyres, so it's good to know what kind of weather threshold is.
2, 1, should be green.
Track condition has changed to wet. Really? Now I'm thinking 2-lap runs here. That's traditionally gone quite well for us in the past. Let's go for it. Ooh, everyone's coming out. Wait for these guys to come past. We might be waiting a while. Literally everyone is coming out. Go! And Kev is basically last.
So, nobody ahead of you. It would be go one.
And let's go on board with a lap of Suzuka with Liam Lawson. Okay, here we go.
Drive straight out, track will be clear. Let's go.
I mean, right now it doesn't look that wet. so far, Liam. Keep it up. Oh, yellow flag. Red flag. What's happened?
Red flag, red flag.
Lewis Hamilton. Oh, Lewis goes off. Oh! That was a hard hit. Exactly, for bleep bleep, man. Yeah, that's a lot of damage to repair for the team. We've got some time before the restart. It'll be a lot less damp and due to be cloudy 3 minutes afterwards. Let's keep it as is. We're still going to do 2 laps. But we might swap to the inters. We'll see how the weather is when we come back. Okay, so we are on damp conditions. We have a car out. What tyres are you on? Most people are going out on inters. Then we shall do the same. Go Liam. Yes. Nice clean space. Go Magnussen. Anytime you're ready, Kev. Thank you, Kev. Get him back. Get him out again.
Very good stuff. That's P5.
Ooh.
Nice lap.
Yes, it was. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, P5 and 8. This could finally be coming our way. Send them straight back out. Get one more lap. I'm not fussed about tyres, we've got plenty of inters.
That's P7 for now.
Okay.
That's a really good lap. Cool the car.
Copy.
Kev's come to the last bit. Stays P5. But we've done it! Both cars out of Q1. Amazing. That was unexpected. There we go. 6th and 9th. Yay for rain. Let's see how we do in Q2. So there's more water on track. So that's slightly more nervy. Yeah, I very much doubt we'll get out of Q2, but we'll see what happens. Who knows? This weather might work in our favour. We'll stick with 2 flying laps again for the start of the session, and then we'll see how we're looking. Get straight out there, Liam. Don't mess about.
Okay, that's a green light.
It is, you're right. Kevin, you go too.
P5. That's a good lap.
Yeah, you say
Cool the
P5.
car on the way in.
I mean, we're now down to P7, P8, P9, P10, P11.
This is P11. That was a good lap.
Right, this time, single lap. Liam is only just out of the top 10. Right, Kev should be last over the line.
That just went straight.
What did you
Let's
do?
take a closer look. Now this was at turn 1. Just a bit too wide at that point.
Well, that's
Really,
you out, Kev.
you must be careful.
Yeah, you must. Right, that's Kevin out, because that lap will be completely useless to us.
Now
Yeah.
P12. Make sure we're cooling the car.
13, 14.
Copy.
Hey, both cars in Q2. 14th and 15th, that's actually not awful. I expected to be further down. I didn't think we were going to get a Q1, so I'll take that. The final results, Max Verstappen, shock horror on pole. Sergio, Charles, Lando, who cares about these people? Where were we? Yep, right the way down here. Interestingly, Liam's lap time was faster than Q1, but Kevin's was slower. 2/10. In fact, if you'd have done that, you would have been in the same position, so actually it doesn't matter.
It won't be long before we get underway here in Japan with 53 figure-of-8 laps around this historic circuit.
Anything can happen at Suzuka, as Kimi Raikkonen proved in 2005.
Kimi!
The Finn battled all the way from 17th to win. Will we see a similar show of will and talent today, I wonder?
Drivers will battle it out this weekend on the snaking turns of Suzuka, the only figure-of-8 track in Formula One. High-speed downforce will be the name of the game here, if teams want to secure a place on that podium. The time has almost come for our drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel. Race day has arrived.
We're looking at rain later on in the race. Now, I'm slightly worried that Kev is looking to come in about lap 25 for intermediates, but it's about lap 28 for Liam. That's slightly nervy. So when's the rain due? Here. Liam's does look like a more sensible plan. And we definitely cannot eke out a set of mediums to get us into the rain. So potentially, do we start on the hards, and then when it's time to swap? I think that's what we do. So lap 1, I'm starting with a hard tyre, and we're going to aim for lap 27. We are on strategy E, Kevin, okay? Do this right, and you'll be a hero. Let's go for it.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks, as we settle in for the weekend's Grand Prix action. Here we go. It's time to go racing. The drivers are warmed up, they're ready to go, here at the Japanese Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Let's focus on Kev. Because he's on the harder tyre, this could be a bad thing to start with, but he's doing alright, although we are fighting with our teammate. We're still fighting with our teammate. Oh, we forced him off. Oh no. Oh, bum. Oh.
Yeah, copy that, we'll check it.
Well, flip. That's a good replay. Just the car on the side of the road. Yeah, gutted. It looked like it was Kevin as well. Oh, Kev. Oh, Kevin.
Lift off end of straight.
Copy that. Key thing is to keep the tyre in good shape. Keep the tyre in good shape. Copy that.
Well, I guess on the plus side, at least it'll be easier to manage this race now. Okay, safety car is in this lap.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap.
I just told him, man.
For the restart, we suggest use overtake at part throttle. Copy.
We want good pace.
I want you to push like hell, Kevin. You're in 13th, which is a great position to be in.
Safety car pit entry.
Okay, overtaking is allowed when you cross the line.
Lots of instructions. And he's going for it. You keep that Lance Stroll behind you. Get Bottas. The most important thing from this weekend is you finish ahead of the Saubers. Once again, Sargent has a fault. Sargent always has a fault. Okay, we've got Bottas. Let's watch the
So
uptake.
this is what happened. Now look, here we head into turn 2. It's there for the taking.
Ooh.
Up to 12th and sniffing at those points places.
Solid. Keep Stroll away from us as well. Safety car. What happened?
Safety car. Recharge on.
Now we see this was at turn 15.
Yuki.
Cutting it so close. And the contact between the cars, inevitable. An unfortunate moment, yes, but as any driver will know, this is an unforgiving sport.
That is not how you want to go out of a race.
Something's not gone right in the pits.
And they double stacked him. And something's gone wrong, I don't know what. Oh, there's too many cars coming in and out. So we're up to 6th because we've not had to pit.
Okay, safety car ending this lap. You'll need to use overtake to get full deploy.
Copy that.
There we are, getting a bit of extra.
Suggest reduce a bit, lift and coast.
Copy.
There we are, getting a little bit extra tyre life here. Although so far, being on the hards,
Safety car pit lane.
definitely the right thing to
Reminder
do.
that overtaking is from the line.
We are now fighting with Russell behind and Carlos Sainz in front of us.
Tyre temperatures are good. Tyre temperatures look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Although Georgie's very, very close behind us. And yeah, there's already a 1.5 second gap in front of us. So I think George is going to get us very, very quickly. Yep. Plus side is with Hulk behind us, that might help us, that might play in our favour. With Hulk in front of us, that might play in our favour. Okay, we're at a DRS, so that's rubbish. Okay, start using some battery.
There's a cell on the radar approaching, still half an hour away. Copy that.
That's a lot of cars behind Alex. And now we're behind Alex as well. We're going to drop out the points now. Oh man. 10.
It's starting to drizzle a little bit.
Copy. All good.
Now is the time to be aggressive on the tyres.
We can use the pace now.
Keep them warm. Now, we're looking for where this changes. Perez is in the pits already.
How's the tyre?
Got some degradation now.
Right, it's now timing it right.
Hamilton has pitted.
Okay, Stroll has pitted. Stroll has
Oh,
pitted.
we might have timed this wrong. Okay, we're going to pit now. We too are pitting for... Oh. Oh. Let's see what everyone else comes out on. But use everything you've got for attack.
There could be some light spots of rain.
Copy.
Let's try and push up.
Okay, everyone's coming out on inters. Do the same.
Okay, we're box this lap. Box this lap.
Yeah, we're officially on inters. Got no Hulk and Albon still out there on softs. Leaders have now pitted as well. Fairness, if the leaders have just pitted, then I feel we've done this in the right place.
The temperatures all look fine.
Copy.
We are out of juice.
Remember the pit lane is still damp. Copy.
Right. Everyone in front of us has pitted as well. Come on guys, good stuff, good stuff. Come on, good stuff. Let's get a good stuff. In. Out. Almost 4 seconds.
Typical.
What happened?
Sorry for that.
Could be racing cars pit exit.
Oh jeez.
This is P11.
Danny Rick really wanted to get past us then. Okay, let's just push and see where we end up. We've got enough tyres to get us to the end of the race. And we've caught up to Alex really nicely.
Track okay.
It's also dry.
Don't believe it.
It's getting close.
It's going to rain again in 2 minutes. There you go, see?
I'm way faster than these guys.
Then get past them.
There are opportunities ahead.
Like there. Hey! Use the thing. Because this is a point. This is a point right here.
Pack is low.
Yep.
Got it.
It's worth it to get out the DRS, even though there is no DRS, obviously, because they're wet. Yellow flag.
So Sergeant is off track. Yellow's here.
Yeah, copy.
Okay, let's speed it. This is the gap that I'm interested in right here. If that gets less than a second, I'll be upset. I mean, we're not catching Piastri. There's no chance. Danny's slowly closing. He's not even slowly closing, he's closing quickly.
Pack is low.
Yes.
Oh, this is quite tense now. Danny is backed off a bit. That's good. 2 seconds is a comfortable margin. But this is definitely the scary bit. I also need to keep an eye on my fuel. The last thing we want to do here is run out of fuel. We'll start topping up the battery. We'll be a bit slower, but that's okay. 13 laps to go. We might need that battery at the end. Danny Rick is suddenly speeding up. Danny Rick is really speeding up.
Down in the pits. Oh, that's a slow one.
Slower than ours. If we'd have had a good pit stop, we'd be 2 seconds ahead here.
We believe the rain has stopped all around the circuit.
Yeah, copy.
With only a few laps to go as well.
Fuel is okay.
We're about to get lapped.
Stable.
Copy.
Danny has definitely lost a lot of time on us, but he did have to get out the way for Max. Right, now is the time.
It's 5 laps, including this one. Copy that.
If you get out the way nicely here, we'll be fine. When it says 5 laps, he means 3. Right now, this is tense.
We have blue flags.
Yes, you do. Get out the way. Now. 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 Whenever you like. Now. Just get out the way. There we go. Because we do not want to lose time. See, we've lost a second to Danny there. Deploy a bit of battery.
Use overtake.
Copy.
Right, I'm not trusting a pit here. We've got enough tyres to get us through to the end. And potentially a little bit of margin. Danny's close.
And that's 4 laps to go.
Copy.
Right, he's out of DRS. Again, there's no DRS at the moment. But regardless. Right, we are not catching Hulk. Not with 4 seconds. But Danny is the one we want to keep behind. What? Yellow flag.
There's a yellow flag now.
Let's watch it.
Nico Hulkenberg there. And that's it. That's
Oh,
the spin.
there he goes.
In the end, just a helpless
And there we
passenger.
go. Oh, yes. 9th. Oh,
And for the
God.
crew watching on in the garage, that really must have been a hard one
It's
to take.
terrible for them. Brilliant for us.
Okay, we have blue flags.
We are definitely not catching Hamilton at 17 seconds. But Danny is still... I mean, we're getting a point here. Ladies and gents, we are getting a point. It's going to go really badly wrong for us to not get a point here. Right, where is Max? A whole pit stop ahead of Lando. Right, let's go into the full. Where is he? He's up here. And we are... Oh, just behind him. Okay. That's not a bad thing. Because once he crosses the finish line and wins the race, as soon as we cross the finish line, even a lap down, we're done. We're finished. We're over. So that's a good place for him to be. Now our tyres are starting to look sad, but we've got plenty of battery. Final lap.
Next lap is the last one. Next lap is the last one.
Yeah, copy.
And now I'm going to bring myself in because now we're a lap away from our first point in F1 Manager 2024. Kevin Magnussen, 9th position. Can he keep it? Right, Danny is closing. Not by a lot, but by some. Right, use the battery. Deploy it. We've got enough fuel.
Use the overtake button.
I do not want to use any more tyres because since we hit 30, it goes badly. So really the battery's all we've got. Okay, we're under the underpass. Max Verstappen is ahead of us, remember. There he is. So all he needs to do is cross the finish line with Danny Rick behind us. We have gained half a second on Danny. We've gained over a second on Danny. This is brilliant. Do not go wide, Kevin. Do not mess this up. Okay, we're on the final bit. All he's got to do is nail 130R and the chicane at the end. And if he does this, we get 2 points. There's Danny. Come on, man. Come on, Kev. Let's go on board with Kevin Magnussen. Here he comes. Yes. Yes. Go on. Go on. And across the line. 9.
Finish P9.
Yes.
Let's give it up, guys.
Yes, 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 yes,
That was
yes.
really good. Well done.
So use a reminder when you pull up, engine off, wait 5 seconds and turn the ignition off.
Excellent. Our first points. Our first points in Formula 1 for Lotus F1. Woo! Danny finished 3 seconds-ish behind us. Amazing. That is awesome.
You have to say, Kevin Magnussen really didn't put a foot wrong today.
No, he did not.
An outstanding performance today to have made the top 10.
Yeah.
Not many would have expected this from the team, to be honest.
No, well, I didn't.
Pure elation there as the driver regroups with a team that worked so hard to see this moment. And no doubt, Verstappen fans will be celebrating the Dutchman's achievement.
Who cares about these three?
Well Well, Karoon, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
Happy.
Well, it was a
And
bit of a
crushed.
mixed bag here. Some things went their way,
Yep.
but others didn't. I think their main target now will be finding some consistency for sure.
Agreed. What we need to do is not have...
And that's all for today as we wrap up the weekend here in Japan.
Join us for the next round as we head to Shanghai for all the excitement of the Chinese Grand Prix.
What we need to have is Kevin Magnussen not force off Liam Lawson at the beginning of the race and have him retire with underfloor damage, which we're not even making, so we haven't got enough for the next race. On the plus side, up 6 positions and 2 points for Kevin Magnussen. I mean, Oscar and Lewis went up 14 positions, so they had a very good day. Danny Rick up 9. But yeah, out on lap 1. So definitely a mixed bag of a day here. But, there we go. So the drivers, where are we? Kevin Magnussen up to 11th with 2 points. So Danny, who we were fighting with, he really wanted to finish ahead of us because otherwise we'd have been in reversed positions there. And Liam Lawson still absolute last. Sorry, Liam. In the constructors, yes. From 10th to 7th. I mean, we've got a long way to get to 5th. That's our target. But first points of the season. It's very early on in the season. As long as we can keep developing, that front wing seems to have made a big, big difference. So we just need to keep going and keep pushing. And how did you do in the pit stops? Well, ours was definitely not in there. These are all 2.4s. Our one and only pit stop, 4 seconds. Yeah, I'm not surprised with 10th there. Yeah, what actually happened? New tyres on. Now, we stuck wheel nut. Now, we saw the right side of the car, and that was fine. So it was either the front left or front rear. Don't know which. At least we got some money. Not as much as we should have got, but at least it's something. And that's it for Suzuka. Thank you so much for joining me. And yeah, we got points. I'm so happy. So next time we'll be in China in the Chinese Grand Prix. At least it's a little bit of time away, so hopefully we can get some repairs done, get new stuff sorted, and fingers crossed we'll be more, not just consistent, but have a better chance of really smashing the next race. So thank you again for joining me, and I can't wait for the next race. Thank you. Ta-da!